Hello everyone and welcome back to the 130th episode of PandTha Talks.
Hello.
We're actually back 2 weeks in a row.
Well, hey.
Yeah, I mean,
Look at us go.
we're making progress,
Getting there.
So let me just think, what's happened over the last week? Oh, yeah, Valve decided, because they're Valve, to just randomly on a random Wednesday in the middle of the week, to just release the Steam machine, the Steam console, controller, and the Steam VR headset, Steam Frame, which does everything I've been ranting about for the last 3 years. I feel slightly confirmed now, and I'm feeling better about what I've been saying over this time frame. It's been a while, but the fact that we finally have answers on it, I'm happy about. On top of that, we do have a lot to do with Escape from Tarkov's 1.0 release and how badly that's doing. For some reason, Concord has reared its ugly head again. I genuinely can't figure out why.
For whatever reason.
Yeah, Fallout New Vegas, an anniversary edition of it, for some reason, has been announced 15 years later. No idea what they're doing there. Typical, just insanity.
And then you can do worse than Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition.
Yeah, and then there's a chance that Ubisoft are going bankrupt and getting bought out.
I mean, the moment they held their stocks.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. They've suddenly delayed their announcements for sales and stuff. And they've basically halted all
Some actually
trading.
messaged me before you about that. And that was my first thought that, that's it. They're probably getting bought out.
Yeah.
And then you messaged me saying it as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, they've halted the trading, which is usually first sign to either be bought out or first sign that they're going bankrupt. If they get bought out by anyone, it's going to be Tencent.
I'm not sure if it was you I said to or some, but I mean, they'd have to hold their stocks off because how are they going to pay people back who are trying to sell them their stock back?
Exactly.
With what money?
Exactly that. But with all that, let's actually have a look at what we've got for this week.
Dude, I am excited about the starting point here.
Oh yeah. Now, we have been waiting for something from Valve for a long while, but Valve just kind of pop up from nowhere, drop a load of shit on us, and then basically go, yeah, fuck off now. We'll release it when we're ready. That's how they are. It's how they've always been. What we
this
didn't
just
expect...
to annoy you, so you can look at it and see it. But
exactly.
You can't have it.
But what we did not anticipate, to be just brutally honest here, is for them to just turn around and go, yeah, well, what we actually have here is we're going to drop this random video that's 6 minutes long, and it's going to go over every bit of what we've got to release. We're also going to drop all the specs, but we just can't drop the price at the moment because we're still busy trying to figure it out completely. Because apparently they've got the last bit of production to figure out to set a price fully confirmed. By the way, you know when they've been talking about the different weights of the Steam Frame?
Yeah.
Do you see the little rim around there on the VR headset? That's the bit that actually pops out. Not this bit, this bit.
Okay.
Apparently, the Steam Frame itself, I actually looked at this, the core module is 185 grams.
So basically, don't hit it because it's probably just gonna crumble.
Well, that's
if it weighs that little.
That's how much it weighs, and that's just mad in itself. But the specs of it and everything, it looks pretty cool. The way they've got it set up, I'll be honest, out of everything, this is probably what I would go with in future. Without a shadow of a doubt. It looks good, looks comfortable, looks easy to use. And they did use the system that they were talking about briefly. You know, where, depending on where you look, depends on where you've got the highest quality. So basically they've got an eye tracker inside the VR headset, and where your eyes are pointing is where they're going to focus the highest quality, and around it's going to be less quality. That way they can get the most quality out of their hardware without causing many issues.
I hope there's going to be different options for that.
I'd imagine so.
Because I tend to have quite a wide peripheral vision.
Oh yeah, well that'll depend on your, the scroll at the top that's usually set to set how much you can see and all that jazz, and where your eyes are located. But basically, it's like everywhere around where the lenses are won't be generated very much at all compared to where the actual lenses are focusing. So it's a clever idea. That way, it's focusing your hardware primarily on where you are looking and paying attention to. So I quite like that. But what people care about, let's be honest, is the Steam machine. Because it's been how long? I think it was 2015, the original Steam machine. So if you don't know, they tried this before and it failed horrifically. It was a very bad first attempt. But they've decided to make the new one. And the Steam machine itself is quite impressive. I'll be honest. This thing is half the size at best of the Xbox Series X.
I mean, you can see it. It looks tiny.
Yeah,
It's
well,
a little box.
looks tiny. It is tiny. That's minuscule. It's about 6 inches.
What?
Yeah, it's about 6 inches.
That doesn't seem right.
As I said, good fun, isn't it? So it's running the Steam OS, small form factor. I'm impressed they've managed to fit this much into a small system, but, they're mainly PC guys. Of course, they're going to find a way one way or a fucking other. Cool and quiet, I/O for days, yep. So it's got 1 gig Ethernet, display ports 1.4, HDMI 2.0, 1 USB-C, 4 USB-A ports, but, don't actually throw things at it, apparently. Fair enough.
It says above there's the ports there. It says ready for all the peripherals and monitors you can throw.
Oh yeah, that explains it. CPU and GPU. 4K gaming at 60 FPS with FSR, thanks to a discrete semi-custom AMD desktop class CPU and GPU. It's not using an APU like consoles do.
That's already better than consoles too.
Yeah, because it seems like it's going to stick to 60 properly. It's using
at
FSR.
4K as well.
Yeah, it's using FSR, which is effectively DLSS.
Yeah, AMD's version.
Yeah. So utilizing that, I believe it genuinely can hit that without many issues at all.
I just find it crazy because console, you're still stuck at fucking 1080p and you don't even get 60 FPS half time. We've literally discussed games previously, not even that long ago too, that you're capped at 30 FPS.
Yeah, exactly. On top of that, you got to think, what was one of the main arguments about developers versus PC gaming? They don't like that they had to optimize for so many different devices and so many different components. With this, it creates sort of a benchmark for them to make games developed for. Now, you set that up just to hit 4K 60. Anything above that should be able to hit higher than 4K 60. That then creates a benchmark overall for better specs for other systems that have higher specs. There you go. Storage, available in 2 storage sizes, 512 gig and 2 terabyte. Both come with expandable storage via micro SD card. That's completely fine. Connectivity, it runs the 2x2 Wi-Fi 6E, Duo 2 Wi-Fi 6E, plus Bluetooth 5.3 with a dedicated antenna. Steam Controller's wireless adapter is built right into the Steam machine for direct pairing. And power, there's no giant supply brick for the power cable. It's just a thin cable plugged straight into the back, off you go. And they are shouting about the LED strip. I'm not quite sure why, but it's programmable, so you can do it.
I mean, you know what people are like for RGB these days.
Oh yeah. By the way, one of my favourite things is this comment here, and it's a PC. Yes, Steam Machine is optimised for gaming, but it's still a PC. Install your own apps, or even another operating system. Who are we to tell you how to use your computer?
This is why I love Steam, man. Yeah. They're not trying to control you, they're not trying to force you to do this or that.
Someone made a very good comment. Back when Steam was first released, it was seen as one of the most draconian things to ever be released in gaming. Because it was DRM, and it basically limited how you could access your games, which is understandable. So how is it that it's turned out that Steam is now one of the most consumer-friendly things to exist, and Valve as a company is always consumer-focused? It's insane to think about the Switch. But you can sort of see some of the design ideas on this here. Then we got the actual tech specs. I know you don't know as much regarding this, but CPU is a semi-custom AMD Zen 4 6C, which runs up to 4.8 GHz, 30 watt TDP. The GPU, semi-custom AMD RDNA 3 28 ECUs, 2.45 GHz max sustained clock, 110 watts, and RAM, 16 GB of DDR5 plus 8 GB of GDDR6 VRAM. So it's running an 8 GB graphics card effectively at 16 GB of RAM. Now, considering it's running on Linux rather than Windows, it won't have a lot of the, let's say, bloatware that Windows has. So that's not going to take up much RAM. So, you know, you're going to get pretty much primary focus on your gaming, which, that's what you want.
Windows fucking munches RAM these days, dude.
Oh, doesn't it just? Power. Internal power supply. AC power, 110 to 240 volts, which feels like fucking nothing compared to what we use now.
Yeah. So what we put in our desktops, man, and that's all that's using.
Yeah. Displays. DisplayPort 1.4, up to 4K at 240 Hz or 8K at 60 Hz.
That's insane.
Yep. Supports HDR, FreeSync, and daisy chaining. HDMI 2.0, up to 4K at 120 Hz, supports HDR, FreeSync, and CEC. This should not be possible. This is insane. The weight, by the way, is 2.6 kilograms in total. 152 millimeters tall, 148 without feet, 162.4 millimeters deep, and 156 millimeters wide.
It has feet?
It has feet. Very small feet.
Oh, right, like the little rubber circles sort of thing.
There.
Right.
It's running KDE Plasma, SteamOS 3, Arc Linux based, is what I'm saying it means. But yeah, this thing, physically impressed. And the most insane part about all this is they announced it on a random Wednesday and basically went, oh yeah, it's coming out early 2026. So probably what, before April, May next year?
Churning it out quick.
Oh,
not announcing it and then releasing it 10 years later.
Yeah, I mean, aren't we still waiting for any information about the next Xbox to come out officially and next PlayStation? And at this point, what's the point in the console again?
Literally. And the best part, Roy, you're forgetting the best part.
Oh, go on.
You don't need a subscription to play online with this thing.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they'd actually stated that. One of their main key points was they are not charging you for online. And I absolutely love that. So
imagine that not being a standard whenever you're picking up a controller to play a game.
I know, right? Fucking mental to even think. This trailer, though, considering I sat and watched the whole fucking thing, I'm not going to...
You say that like you sat through pain and tears of 12 hours of some fucking...
Oh no, I'm more calling you out for watching like a minute and then turning it off. Anyway.
It's not even a minute, mate.
My point even more reinforced. I'm not going to put the whole thing on. The main bit is pretty much they focus on how SteamDeck was sort of their initial beginning, which is really weird if you think about it for even a second. SteamDeck called out Switch. Steam Control, I'd say, primarily focused on showing up Sony after their PS5 controller released. Steam Machine, showing up console in general. And finally, Steam Frame, showing up meta. What industry aren't they attacking at the moment?
Just the way to go about it, man. Just say, you know what, fuck all y'all.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they've done. And the best part is all of these link. You can connect with all of them. The Steam controller, by the way, I'm not completely against. It does look bulky, but I don't.
I wonder if there's a reason that it's bulky.
It's a good question, actually.
I'm more thinking, you know, when console gamers rage, turns into a boomerang.
Well, did I tell you what my favourite part about the Steam controller is?
What?
My favourite thing about the Steam controller is how they've done connectivity and charging. So
that angered me. What you just did.
What?
you were trying to find where the Steam controller is, and you were going left to right. You went
Yeah.
over it 5 times.
That
I hate
sounds
you.
bad. Anyways, this is how you connect wirelessly, but it's also a wireless charger. You keep that plugged into your PC or whatever you're playing on, and basically it's got a wireless charger on the end, but it's also a wireless receiver for your controller.
I gotta say, one of the worst parts when I did play console way back when was having the wire.
Yeah, and the thing was, the reason you always kept the wire is because it was better than the inbuilt wireless a lot of the time, or because the charge just wouldn't last long.
Yeah.
Now,
it wasn't terrible.
No, it wasn't the worst by a long shot. But how long is the charge, I do wonder. If I recall correctly, they said it had up to 30 hours? 35 plus hours of gameplay.
Well then, that's certainly an improvement considering what we've seen.
Yeah. On top of that, they've decided to go fully, and this goes for the Steam Frame controllers and the Steam controller. The thumbsticks are all going to be magnetic, so you're not going to have the bullshit of a Switch where you start getting stick drift after 20 minutes. So
stick drift was the bane of my existence playing VR.
Yeah, they've basically turned around and gone, yeah, we'll do magnetic thumbsticks with captive touch.
Oh, yes.
They're like properly going for this in all ways. And I think they've learnt a lot from what they did before. But yeah, the idea of the puck, I think, is an amazing plan. Just having something that works both as charging and wireless receiver, because the wireless receivers inside devices were never that good. And on top of that,
I hope that's like just a rough imaging, because right now the charger's not going in the center, and that also angers me.
It will probably be a rough imaging. You got to think of how it's been done.
I know, that's why I said what I said.
Yeah.
But I really hope that is the case.
Oh no, I'm with you on that one. The thumbsticks, though, yeah, they're fully magnetic.
With improved responsiveness and longevity. We put capacitive touch sensors on the
capacitive touch sensors, by the way, they're running this on VR as well for full finger tracking. And basically, it just means when your fingers touch, it registers that. And it also registers, I believe, how much strength you put onto it.
Nice.
Current controllers have started to use it for the thumbsticks. But yeah, it's very interesting to see how things are going to go with that. I am very excited, though, for more to come. It does work on Bluetooth as well, but I reckon that's going to work much better, the puck. And then you got the Steam Machine, which is customizable, as we've seen. It's got, 6 times the power of the SteamDeck?
Jesus.
It's capable of 4K at 60 FPS with FSR. It's mental.
Your office. How many people are bringing it into work?
I know someone that would. It's so insane.
The fact that you're gonna have access to the entirety of Steam on it is insane, because it means if you're a console gamer now, you can swap without having to put in the work of a PC. Because as we said loads in the past, and I still stand by it, you can absolutely make a PC cheap that's roughly the same price, if not nowadays cheaper, that will run better than a console. But you need to know what you're doing to be able to do that.
Yeah, I'll be honest, after you made that comment last week, I was arguing with some guys on TikTok about that.
Yeah, you were saying.
Yeah, well, that argument ended up culminating because it literally just ended up happening the day before the Steam Machine was announced.
Yeah, it's the perfect middle ground now. If you don't want to go through all that work, you've now got the perfect solution, and you get access to more than the consoles have ever given you.
Yeah, because you can still use it as a full PC. Yeah. There's no limit.
But it's no different than it's probably gonna be no different than using a console.
Yeah, exactly that. And that's the thing, is completely open to that. I think it's a phenomenal idea.
Phone, tablet, laptop, SteamDeck.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Steam controller puck built right in, and it's great for streaming to your phone, tablet, laptop, SteamDeck, or Steam Frame.
So you can just use anything as a monitor.
Much
nice.
And then obviously we have Steam Frame, which looks sleek as fuck.
Next generation VR hardware. Stream all your Steam games, VR and non
and I am excited as fuck.
Wireless VR headset. SteamFrame uses camera-based tracking, so getting into your games is as easy as slipping on the headset and waking it up.
See, this can explain it better than I can, which is why I'm leaving this to explain.
Are designed with all the inputs you need for your VR titles, like motion controls and capacitive tracking for all your fingers, as well as a split gamepad.
Yeah, so it's got that capacitive tracking, as I mentioned briefly. And basically that just means wherever your fingers are on the controller, it'll track that they're touching, which is for the best, to be honest with you. It allows finger tracking, which means I can now flag people off in VR, which is the important part.
Work with your whole Steam library. They even feature the same magnetic thumbsticks as Steam controller.
So, you're not going to have stick drift very often, Will. And if you do, I'll be fucking questioning you.
I mean, you forget how much I end up playing VR.
True. I like this as well. SteamFrame includes by default a wireless adapter that then gives your PC dedicated wireless just for the VR headset. Basically, they're saying get rid of the wire and just run your VR connecting wirelessly.
You need no wire on VR, man. It's so bad.
Yeah, and now that we'd be able to do that, think about how much more freedom you'd have in moving about.
Oh, yeah.
It would change VR quite massively. I mean, don't get me wrong, Meta's okay in that regard, but it's not got the same quality. And having the same quality and performance of your PC running wirelessly, that's what you want.
Absolutely.
Includes a wireless adapter that lets you stream your games from your PC to your headset over a fast and dedicated Wi-Fi 6 connection. And the game is streamed to your frame optimized for VR, using new technology
That's what you want.
that allows for the highest resolution streaming exactly where your eyes are looking. And SteamFrame is a PC, running SteamOS. In addition to streaming, you can install and play games.
Oh yeah.
It's not completely honest. I think I would want to just entirely disable the thing that they have for showing the highest resolution where you're looking.
I don't know if you'll have the option.
I hope so, because I'd rather the whole thing stays at one resolution than some of it being different. Because as I said, like my peripheral vision is very high. I can see a lot, and then I'm also going to end up not noticing other things because they're going to be maybe at a lower quality.
I get that. I'm gonna say we'll have to wait and see how it actually looks and works. I don't care, Linus. I don't like you. Just on like premise, I do not like him. But the other thing about this is it's also for non-VR, which sounds weird.
So people are going to be using the headset just as a monitor that's 2 feet in front of their face. No, sorry, 2 inches in front of their face.
Why do you think they had a D-pad?
Seems unnecessary.
Well, that's the thing. Some people like to do that. So they basically created controllers that are also able to run as a controller.
It's weird, man.
Yeah, some people are weird and like that. I've done it once, but it just kind of felt a bit eh.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I was playing on the MetaQuest, and that was a heavy device. So yeah, 2020.
I need a price, man. That's what I need.
That is the
it's killing me that we don't know. We don't even have like a rough estimate. They've just left us fully in the dark.
And it's simply because they're trying to figure out the last bits of production.
I hope they're also just waiting to see if consoles announce anything so they can make sure that they're priced lower.
If they did that, that would be the end of it. There'll be no more discussion.
Like, imagine if they ended up like being superior, man. Like maybe this is what ends the whole exclusivity bullshit.
Yeah, I would hope so. At the time of writing, Valve has not revealed how much the Steam Machine will cost. Its predecessor was dynamically priced, and the entry-level model retailed at $500, while the more advanced, higher-spec versions were as much as $6,000. I can't see that, considering they're quite literally going for two different versions. And if we look at the Steam Deck in comparison, we'll look at their price ranges. That's what they were going for.
And you've got fucking OLED monitors on them, dude.
Oh yeah, I bought this one.
Yeah.
It was well worth its money, to be honest.
No, I've heard a lot about OLED.
Oh yeah, this screen is bloody stunning. But just in general, the Steam Deck's actually really good. Genuinely impressive. It lasts for a while as well, so I can't complain. But yeah, So that's how much it cost in the past. I can't see it being anywhere near that.
I
Currently,
hope
2
not.
variations of the Steam machine stated for release. 512 and 2 gigabytes, so consumers can expect some degree of tiered pricing. This time around as well, Valve has yet to lock it in a firm release date, though it did say the hardware would ship in early 2026. The console can be purchased by itself or bundled with the new Steam controller. I'd get it with the Steam controller.
I just want the headset, man.
Oh, I'm with you. The VR is what I want. It's like my primary thing. Did you notice as well the big thing about the Steam machine? They're not locking down what controller you can use on it.
Even better. Again.
So you can use
not forcing you to do anything or only giving you one option so you couldn't even have a choice. They're giving you the hardware, they're giving you the freedom, and they're saying go nuts.
Yeah. You can use mouse,
Hell,
keyboard,
even
Xbox,
fucking customize this Steam machine, which is what I said to you. You touch your fucking console and your warranty's gone.
Pretty much. All them warranty stickers. Bastards.
Steam's over here and they're like, here, discombobulate the fucking thing if you want.
Yeah. The one thing I'm concerned about when it comes to the VR headset, just being straight up, if we go to hardware and I go to VR hardware, you get the Valve Index kit. You can see the price of the Valve Index.
Yeah.
Now, the difference is we're no longer going to have these.
They are doing dev kits.
They are, yes.
I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure they're free or not that expensive.
Now,
the only issue with them is they have limited amounts, so they might be slow getting them to people who want the dev kit.
Yeah, and on top of that, you need to have got some there's requirements to hit to be a developer.
Well, yeah, no, I can imagine.
Yeah,
you know, I can't just go and request one. Yeah, I have no clue how to do anything developer-wise, and then just get one.
Yeah. Well, basically, the reason the Index is different to this, the Index used to use actual base stations, which would monitor your location inside the room, and this doesn't. So this would effectively be about this price, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. I'm not sure.
Too crazy on it.
Honestly, I would be happy if they get around 500.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
You put that about 500, I will buy.
Just when you consider the prices headsets, VR headsets have been in the past, just in general, and this is going to be is this not pretty much more powerful than anything that we've got so far?
Oh yeah, by miles.
For VR headset. So if it's around 500, dude, that's going to be insane. Well, that's going to be really good.
Let's put it like this. Specs Quest 3X. Let's have a look. So, we'll side by side them. Oh, well done, Ross. There we go. Gotta love Windows 11. Sometimes, not really. Right. Hardware, new Steam hardware, and then we'll go into the Steam Tray. So what we'll do is we'll compare side by side on the actual specs here. So we know that the Quest 3S LCD display, so we'll go down to display here. They're running 1832 by 1920 per eye. This is running 2160 by 2160 LCD per eye. Their refresh rate is 90 to 120 Hz. This is running 72 to 144 Hz. 144 is experimental, so 120 is probably where it caps out, but you can go further. Their FOV is 96 by 90, and this is 110 degrees.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I knew you'd be happy about that news. Let's see, what else we got here. Display type, that's 10 of them, but that's just LCD. Optics, the same thing. Pixel density, do we have that information? No, not really. Performance, here we go. Processor is a Qualcomm Snapdragon, where was that? XR2 Gen 2. This is a 4nm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Big difference. RAM, 16 gig.
Versus 8.
Yeah. Storage, 256 gig to a terabyte.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can just see it right there, can't you? There's a lot with this. I mean, this does use Wi-Fi 6E, same as this. Also uses USB-C for charging, but I think that's about it. Mixed reality.
Some stuff they have the same, but when it comes to the things that are better, they're not just slightly better.
Oh, sorry. They do have an optics bit. Optics Fensel lenses. These are using custom pancake lenses, glass and non-glass optical elements. What else we got here? tracking. Here we go. Inside-out cameras-based tracking, similar to the MetaQuest as it is.
You know what I've just realized as well?
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to have all that crap. Like, with my headset, and I don't know if it's different on the Quest that you have and all that. But as you know, the one I had is still the Rift S from fucking years ago. Long ago discontinued. And first I'd have to get that up and running. Then I'd have to launch Steam VR.
Yes.
Like, you're going to have that whole first part, you're just going to skip. You're going to be straight into Steam VR. You're going to have to wait for that to load after waiting for your headset to fucking start working properly.
No, you're spot on. You basically get rid of that. You can get rid of the Oculus app entirely, thank fuck. I am excited.
I wasn't able to do that because, as you know, my headset just would not work to begin with. So if I start getting rid of the software in between, I don't think it would have wanted to register that it was on at all.
No, exactly. I mean, you remember you and me were trying to play last time. This is the last time we tried playing. And for like that entire week that we tried to play, it was a case of we had to uninstall the Oculus app, reinstall it, then launch it, then it'd work, and it'd only work for that day.
Yeah. The moment you turn your PC off, you'd have to do that all over again.
Yeah. And they never fixed it. Even now it still does it. So it's a ball ache.
It's a joke.
This, though, is just looking so much better. You can also see inside the VR headset here, they clearly do have mixed reality, which is what you want. You don't want to be completely enclosed off at times, because it can get a bit cautious. But I suppose if you load a proper game, instead of just one of those games, you'll then be able to see just that game. So mixed reality is always a good feature to have on standby. I'll just be straight up. It looks phenomenal. I'm very impressed.
All I need is the overlay option where, like how with my Rift S, all I do is double tap the Oculus button, and it takes me into the camera views just so I can make sure I am where I think I am, and when I'm not, which is 98% of the time, I reposition.
No, I get that.
It's a very needed function.
That it is, mate. So, moving away now from Steam after spending a fair bit of time on them. Well,
why did you decide to pull
from
this
Valve to Steam? Because apparently people have been rumoring after
People
Steam
are always rumoring.
I know, but Steam randomly announced 3 things in the middle of the week. Steam have never counted to 3 before. Like, let's just be straight up here.
Yeah, they did this on purpose then.
That's what people wonder.
They could have had like the VR headset ready like 2 years ago, but they're like, no, delay it. Wait until we have 3 items at once.
Like, they finally counted to 3, and everyone's quite impressed. So, yeah, there's rumours that Half-Life 3 announcement could happen. I doubt it. Anyways, we'll move on. I'm not going into that bullshit fully, because I will cry at the end of it.
Oh, we'd be there every week, mate.
Oh, we would, yeah. There's like a new article annually, every couple of weeks, just about this. It's fucking ridiculous. Escape from Tarkov players are running into server issues. Did you see the fucking reviews for this? No, it's finally on Steam and there can be reviews.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. Escape from Tarkov. Fuck's sake.
Hey, that game's handling better. It's a solid 43%.
Oof. The game's just like so boring. Wow, that's yikes.
It's cool. It's fun. It's lovely.
Game runs like shit, looks like shit, and feels like shit. It is shit.
Yeah, Valve should change their policy over third-party launchers, because every game can put this horrible ones like this game, that can't handle players. Then you try and log in for over 2 hours and can't ask for a refund.
Look for the top right comment there. That's pretty much dialogue in Tarkov.
Yeah.
Gibberish, scav, gibberish.
Running simulator, 0.2 hours.
Yeah,
launch of 1.0 is a big letdown. Oh, massively so. Now, let's compare it, shall we?
They were already a big letdown whenever they tried to scam EOD players.
So here you see, you have earlier release, cheaper price, overwhelmingly positive reviews.
Cheaper.
What can I say here? There's clearly a favourite. Clearly a favourite. Not a single negative review here.
Yeah.
I think we know which one's superior here. So yeah, apparently they are apologising a lot for their fuck up of the release. I don't believe them. They have a habit of lying and fibbing and being just general dicks about everything. So it's what it is. I've played for a while.
I mean, mate, once they tried to scam their players, that was it. There was never going to be trust in these devs ever again.
Oh no, of course there isn't. To be honest, it's fucking ridiculous that they're even doing it.
Like you tell them, yeah, you pay for the extra for this, and you'll get this stuff as well in the future, and then you try to take that away from them and charge them for it again. It's like no.
No, exactly. I only worked out the other day because I just thought about this while I was looking at Tarkov. I was trying to remember when I bought the game, but I know it was like really fucking early on. And I found out the other day how long ago I bought Minecraft. It was February 1st, 2011.
No,
That's how long I've owned that game. 14 years.
It's over half your lifespan, mate.
Don't fucking remind me. I found out the other day, and I'm still trying to process this mentally. Someone I knew that I met as a toddler is now like a fully grown adult, and that's terrifying. I don't like that. That's a scary thing. I kind of just didn't realise because I'd not seen them in that long, and then I met them and okay, I'm now scared. Don't like this.
No.
So, Activision issues official statement on Black Ops 7 AI art accusations. Don't worry, they're not alone. Ubisoft has also been called out. The exact same thing. Well, true. In the wake of Call of Duty Black Ops 7's launch, Activision has issued a statement about its alleged use of AI-generated images. The quote was prompt by accusations about Black Ops 7's many icons potentially being AI-generated, with calling cards and prestige icons being especially targeted. For better or for worse, generative AI is playing an increasingly major role in the games industry. A particularly illuminating Google Cloud survey from earlier this year revealed that 87% of game makers use AI to some extent during development, whether it's to streamline creative tasks, optimize code, or generate mock-ups of concept art. Of course, many of these uses are limited to behind-the-scenes elements, which is why that 87% figure might seem a bit high. Most major developers and publishers have shied away from explicit or player-facing use of generative AI, likely motivated by the technology's controversial nature. Digital storefronts like Steam have even restarted requiring that publishers disclose the use of generative AI on their game's store pages, a disclaimer that is currently present on the Black Ops 7 Steam page. So yes, it's true.
Question is though, how much and how bad? Because it does get to a point of too much.
Almost every single campaign and endgame calling card in Black Ops 7 is like Grok AI generated images. It's so insane. Where the fuck is he looking? I mean, at least that one's looking right.
That's the thing when it comes to AI. That's what you're going to miss out on when they don't do it themselves, is the small details, because you end up having to, because as how it works, you have to do it all yourself when you're actually creating it. So that means as you come across each bit of detail, you're going to think about what you want it to look like. So when it comes to stuff like if there's a character in it, where are they going to be looking? Because as you're drawing the eyes, you're going to think about that.
Have you heard, by the way, about Black Ops 7's horrific campaign?
Yeah.
Online only.
Yeah, no, I'm the one who actually messaged you about it.
Yeah, I watched a full video on it the other day. After you
I don't even want to know how many issues there are with it.
So people have been randomly getting disconnected, and when they get disconnected, because it's online only,
fucking rolls back.
Yeah, they've got to restart the entire game.
Yeah.
On top of that, the campaign seems to be extremely short. Everything, as I said, is online only, which is fucking ridiculous.
I mean,
instead
didn't we have
of
a campaign in one of the last couple of games? It was like 2.5 hours. It was beaten, like not even speedrun.
Yeah, that Modern Warfare 3 redo.
Yeah.
But what I find most insane about all this, we then found out that apparently during this whole process, they decided to, on top of doing online only, they made it like fucking Warzone /online in the campaign. Enemies don't drop guns, which is even less like fucking Warzone or multiplayer. They just don't drop guns, apparently. You've got to buy them from, like, weapon stations.
Yeah, I've
Got to
seen
buy
that. You find like little
upgrades.
fucking caches around. You just get to choose
Yeah.
between 2 guns.
This is fucking ludicrous. How the fuck is this campaign?
Man, they just need to stop already. It gets so stupid.
Yeah, and the bit that pisses me off.
As I said before, like all that time ago, I still remember when Black Ops was only going to be a trilogy.
Yeah, but the bit that pisses me off is, was it Black Ops? I thought it was Black. Oh, it wasn't called Black Ops 6, was it? Was it? I don't remember which one was Black. Oh no, it is Black Ops 6. Black Ops 6's campaign I actually really enjoyed. I thought they did quite well on. What the hell is
the
going on
McDonald's
here?
of gaming. Oh my god!
What the? When did this happen? After a year, the game is shit. The campaign was good, to be honest. Multiplayer was very bad. Hackers plus SBMM. Zombies is great, and it's playable at least. Yeah, campaign's good. Zombies was good. Multiplayer, shit. And that's what it seems to be. Because I really enjoyed the campaign, personally. I thought the zombies wasn't too bad. But I think that says everything that you need to see. So, yeah. Generative AI and their entire game is fucked. Activision, I think if Xbox hadn't have bought you out, you might have just died anyways. So, Concords online again. Terrifying.
Is that one guy like paying for a server? You think?
No, he's not paying. He's oh, he's actually online right now. He's online, Will.
He's gotta have either bought a server or fucking created his own. Surely.
Concord is online after being shut down thanks to a group of modders who have revived the game through custom servers.
It's got to be that same player that we kept seeing.
It's got to be.
It has to be. There's just no way.
The revival comes over a year after Sony delisted the hero shooter, shut everything down, and effectively closed the book. Yeah? On one of the
we've been memeing about this for over 12 months already.
Yes.
Oh, then.
Yeah, I know.
Times are tough for jokes.
It is, yeah. Well, I mean, this is one of the biggest jokes in the industry, other than Black Ops. But Black Ops and Call of Duty have been a joke for that long. It feels like you're bullying someone who just, it feels like punching down. Same with Ubisoft. I really do feel like I'm punching down on them because the last 5 releases have been horrific. The fan-made build of Concord is still very much a work in progress, but it nonetheless works well enough to prove the project is real and moving forward.
The only reason I can see people playing it is literally just because they mod it to the point that the game is just an insane joke.
Do you see a problem here?
Oh yeah.
Concord never really recovered from the way it launched. No shit. It was just appalling. There's nothing about it that you can say otherwise on. But worrying legal action, Concord's return may be short-lived. Yeah, this is how quick we're starting and ending. It was a day.
It's already gone.
Yeah, a day. The team behind the surprising revival of the ill-fated shooter Concord has seemingly run into potential issues with invites being placed on hold due to worrying legal action. After attempting a bit of live service push, Sony has begun to rethink its plan after a number of high-profile failures, with Concord typically being the poster child of what can really go wrong. Concord never really got off the right foot, yeah, we know all this. Following a beta session and eventual launch months later, Concord failed to land with players, we all know. Anyways, while Concord remains one of Sony's highest-profile flops, potentially costing the company $400 million, causing other internal projects to be cancelled in a domino-style effect, the game may have resonated with some. In fact, one Concord player was still active in the game weeks after the servers were officially taken offline.
Try months.
Try a year. Fast forward to over a year later.
I still want to know what he's doing.
Same. I'm genuinely... The worst part is I can't figure out who he is, though. I'd love to know. I really would love to know. It really saddens me because I'd love to be able to just chat with him. Fast forward to over a year later when a dedicated group of fans announced their intentions to unofficially bring back the game. The Concord Revival is still in very early development, with a small team showcasing its effort in a couple of videos, which has also shown off more than a few bugs remaining in the current reverse-engineered build. However, following the reveal, the videos have been hit with DMCA takedown from a group called Mark Scan Enforcement, a group that is commonly associated with big companies like Sony, Microsoft, and others when removing emulation mods and similar concepts.
Wouldn't have this kind of issue with Steam.
No, but that's because Steam kind of know what the hell they're doing.
Steam also just give you access to shit and say, go nuts. Let's show us what you can do.
Oh, don't they just? The recent activities prompted the small team to send out a message indicating that they've paused invites to the current build due to worrying legal action. It's unknown what this means for the future of the project, but it appears that Sony has caught wind of what's going on and likely doesn't approve. Of course they don't.
Yeah, it's
Japanese.
Their greatest fucking failure.
That too. I was going for the fact that they're Japanese and if Nintendo's anything to go by.
I mean, it's just Sony in general. They're not going to fucking want anyone touching their shit either.
Japanese companies seem to have litigation in their blood. It's just kind of what they are, like, on that level. While it's unknown how the Concord revival will ultimately play out, Sony has continued to talk about the lessons it's learned from its live service push. Sony Interactive CEO Herman Hulst went on record saying that the company won't make the same mistake again, while praising successful efforts like Helldivers 2. Unfortunately for Sony, it's still deep in uncharted waters with Bungie's Destiny 2 struggles to keep players happy, while there also remains many questions surrounding the extraction shooter Marathon. Oh yeah, I forgot that was supposed to release and then just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Oh yeah, it took me a second to remember what it was.
Yeah. Fallout New Vegas Remaster casually confirmed by Insider. Please be done by Obsidian and not Bethesda. For the love of God. The thing is, I'm terrified.
I'm telling you, man, they just need a new engine, dude. The shit they're running on now, it's not doable for modern games.
Nope. Fallout New Vegas may be getting a remaster after all. Fallout fans have been asking for a current gen version of the 2010 classic for a while, but it seemed increasingly unlikely as time's gone on with no word from Bethesda on the matter. Just when it seemed like all hope for Fallout New Vegas Remaster was lost, one sentence stoked the flames back to life.
Bethesda.
Oh, who are you?
It's bad news though, Roy. It's Bethesda. If it is true, it's Bethesda doing it.
Yeah, I know. I'm sad. Don't remind me. Windows Central's Jez Corden told fans not to worry because Fallout New Vegas is also getting remastered. Corden offered no context and didn't cite any sources, but as a prominent industry insider with a history of accurate claims, his confirmation, however brief, carries significant weight. That's effectively all we're going to get. Thank you and fuck off. Anyway.
I'm calling him an insider, but let's be honest, bro definitely has to get permission to fucking say that shit, so it's not really much insiding going on.
Yeah, very true. Ubisoft delays earnings report at the last minute, halts share trading. There are a lot of rumours because it's issued an 11th hour delay of its earnings report and paused all share trading until it releases those financial results. Usually when this happens, it usually does mean bankruptcy.
How bad do you think the graph looks? How much does it plummet?
No chart available currently due to obvious reasons. When did they put it on hold? Thursday. It's been on hold for 3 daars. May I just add, by the way, we're at
kind of one day. They probably don't do shit over the weekend.
True. But we're on €6.77. €6.77, sorry. May I just, state here just how bad that is when you consider if I just keep going back.
Oh my god.
It once was €102 back in 2018.
The last time as low as it is 12, 13 years ago.
Yep, it's just insane.
Oh man.
It really is insane.
You can kind of see though, they've been on the downfall for a while. That's about 2023 there. They had quite a big dip. It rose a little bit again and then just steadily fell further again.
So 2019 they had a massive drop. 2020 is when the gaming kind of boom happened because COVID.
Yeah.
Everyone was locked inside, everyone started buying consoles. They got to the end of they got to 2021 and they had a massive drop because Ubisoft fucking dropped the ball as they usually do. That caused more issues. Then they realised, oh shit, we can't keep paying people. People need to start coming back into the office. That couldn't keep happening. So then they had to sort all this shit out. Then there were fees and everything else. Then they kept fucking up. And then players stopped playing because they just kept making mistakes after mistake after mistake. And we're there.
wasn't just mistakes, man. It was just absolute trash games that were terrible.
Yep.
Ran like crap, had no plot, had no gameplay.
Honestly, they are so fucked. Apparently, they also know that this is going to raise questions, but they're just not answering. I'm wondering.
They're probably just getting their affairs in order before they go bye-bye.
Yeah, I'd like to change its. I'd like it to change its stance on microtransactions, but I don't think that's going to happen, especially if it's getting acquired by a large company or PE group. I really hope they will stop or at least use less microtransactions, but this is Ubisoft we're talking about.
Oh, this is all that's like being talked about, not the fact that the company's pretty much about to die.
I don't think
they're still telling them to stop.
So, Ubisoft comments on Anno 117 Pax Romana AI art controversy. Yeah, it's not just Activision that's getting slaughtered for this. Okay.
He's got a funny looking face.
So, yeah, they're also under the same problem. There's a sequel to 2019's Anno 1800, which was praised for, among other things, its impressive hand-drawn artwork. See, that's the time you don't do it. If it was praised for something like that, and then you go and use AI, you kind of fuck yourself.
We're sort of just gonna be in the time though where everything that gets released is gonna be a question on whether or not it was AI, and there's not really gonna be a way to prove it unless you fucking film the entire fucking making of a game, which isn't really an option.
Well, I know a company that has done exactly that.
Right then.
Not even joking. One of my favourite companies. I did not have audio on. Fuck off. I can't spell Psycho. I'm just realising this. Psychonauts 2. The entire development cycle was recorded for Double Fine Productions. And it's actually this here. Double Fine Psychodyssey. It's an entire development thing that they did.
Interesting.
It's an entire documentary that they released. Didn't cost anyone, and people could just watch the entire development of it. It's really fascinating as well, because they even got the guy who was recording the development in on basically being part of the project, and once that happened, they then proceeded to pull him in to actually continue working with them, and he got a real passion for game development. So it brought him into the industry, which he's so happy about. He was in tears in the documentary about it, which is lovely. Rockstar Games facing legal claims after firing GTA 6 developers. Remember this from last week, Will?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So on November 12th, a trade union in the UK filed legal claims against Rockstar Games following the firing of several GTA 6 developers in late October. The union stated that the fired GTA 6 staff members were terminated by Rockstar in retaliation for trying to unionize and filed legal claims for monetary compensation and relief against Rockstar in response.
So what happened to the reason that they stated that they fired them for? Because that just seems to be complete bullshit.
Well, that's the thing. If you recall what we were discussing then, it was very much a situation. They tried to claim it was one way, that, oh yeah, they spilled insider secrets.
Yeah.
And then when you actually listen to the full thing that they said it was, they were talking about insider things within their Discord. The Discord in question was a union Discord. The insider details, let's be honest, most likely turned out to be the fact of Rockstar's malpractice, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
So, on October 30th, Rockstar Games let go of 31 developers who were working on GTA 6. Days after letting go of some of the staff members, Rockstar Games confirmed that the launch of GTA 6 would be delayed to November 19th, 2026. A 6-month delay back from its initial May 2026 target. The delay is the second setback that GTA 6 has endured so far in its development. Rockstar previously stated that the new release date was made to give the developers more time to polish GTA 6 to a level that fans have come to expect from the franchise. You know, I got into a debate with a guy on YouTube from one of the shorts of this situation last week. We're talking about the delay. And he just basically went, games usually end up delaying 2 to 4 times. Chill. I'm like, no. Originally, back in like original days of it all, games didn't really delay at all.
No.
It started to become more common.
The absolute piss with it.
Yeah, it started to become more common. People forgive one delay. If you delay more than once and go to twice, that's when things start becoming a bit of a cyberpunk situation. And people start getting concerned. At the end of the day, Rockstar haven't really fucked up in their game releases before. This could be the one that is their fuck up, is their Cyberpunk 2077. Starts off rough, maybe improved. I can't say for certain because Rockstar's never really had to come back from an issue. So we'll see. Although Rockstar Games previously stated that the firings were over leaks concerning GTA 6, a British trade union is not buying the company's argument. The Independent Workers of Great Britain, IWGB, trade union filed legal claims against Rockstar for terminating 31 staff members from the GTA 6 development team. The union agreed with some of the former Rockstar Games staff members who said they were fired for trying to unionize, and claimed Rockstar Games unfairly dismissed and blacklisted the aforementioned staffers. They even blacklisted them, that's bad. The IWGB stated that the former Rockstar Games staff members were IWGB union members, and that the legal claims would go towards seeking monetary compensation and relief against Rockstar Games. IWGB President Alex Marshall expressed confidence that the legal claims and that the union would mount a full legal defense with its various caseworkers, barristers, and legal officers. At the time of writing, Rockstar Games has not responded to the IWGB's request for a meeting. The company previously denied that the firings caused GTA 6 to be delayed to November 2026. Due to Rockstar Games' apparent inaction, the IWGB chose to file legal claims against the company. It remains to be seen how Rockstar Games and Take-Two will react to the latest developments. Between the legal claims and protests from the fired GTA 6 staffers that took place outside Take-Two offices in London, the IWGB's grievances against Rockstar Games show no signs of slowing down. Only time will tell how the IWGB's legal claims against Rockstar Games will play out. I think at this point Rockstar is... they've kind of put their hands in a bear trap, to just be brutally honest. They've thoroughly trapped themselves in this situation, and I don't think it's going to calm down for a bit.
What I find just ridiculous about it is you can almost guarantee they're going to use this as well as an excuse. Whatever way this goes, they'll use it as an excuse to delay the game again. Like, do you honestly see GTA coming out in 2026?
Yeah. Well, arguably.
What's been going on with you, man? Do you need a fucking drink?
No, I've just got a lot of phlegm in my throat. More than days.
Bro sounds like he's going through fucking what's it called? Puberty again.
I know, right? It's bloody mental. I ate some food the other day, it scratched all my throat, and it's been a bit sore since. So it's the way it's gone. Anyways.
That's unlucky, man.
I know, right? But yeah, I'm unsure when it comes to GTA 6. It could go either way. They could release it, but it might be a forced release and way too early. Or
I don't understand what they're doing with this length of development.
That depends who you are. You ask the development team, they're fixing things, they're patching things.
Sure.
You ask the higher ups, they have no idea because they don't pay attention.
Oh, of course they don't.
And you ask the public, and the fanboys will say, well, they're clearly just making it the best that it can be for a GTA 6 release. It's going to be amazing. And you ask me, and I'll turn around and say, they're probably wasting time to think up more microtransaction ideas.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, you did see the GTA.
What are you on about, mate? They thought about those before they started development of the game.
Probably, honestly.
That's how they start the game. What premise can we base this off of going from the microtransactions? We're obviously going to be able to want them to buy money, so money's going to be in the game.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how that'll go, so I will be honest.
It's kind of crazy because we see games that are much larger in size with much more detail, more in-depth, more features in every possible scenario, and they don't take half as long as the current development of this game.
Yeah.
It just blows me away.
No, I do get where you're coming from, to be honest.
And don't they have a fairly large team as well?
Rockstar, yeah, it's massive.
Exactly. So what the hell could they possibly be doing? What have they been doing for how long? Will it be by the current release? It's 7, 8 years in development.
Yeah, something like that. There's roughly 6,000 developers working on GTA 6.
So what are they doing this whole time? Trying to figure out why the AI's broken?
Honestly, my honest opinion, genuinely, they're probably trying to figure out how to make the graphics look like they did in the trailers on people's
How long did
PlayStations and
GTA
Xbox.
5 take for development, out of curiosity? Because I saw they only had 1,000 people working on it.
Oh, bloody hell. GTA 5 development time? 4 to 5 years.
Right. So they've got 6 times the staff.
GTA 6, approximately 8 years, yeah.
And at this rate, we're nearing double the time to make it with 6 times the team.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
I'm curious, what was the development cost? GTA 5's development cost was around $265 million.
What was it, like 1 to 2 billion already? Was the estimated cost?
Oh, for GTA 6?
Yeah.
GTA 6, yeah, 1 to 2 billion.
Yeah.
I'm curious, how much did GTA 5 make?
Did GTA 5 make money?
Yeah, I know, right? Nearly $10 billion.
Fuck me.
Yeah. That's why they can afford this development time.
But I don't understand what they're doing. When the game finally releases, I'm gonna have even more questions as to how and why.
Yeah, I mean, for the first year or two, PC players aren't going to be able to touch it anyways.
As we know.
Yeah. So, I'll talk about it in more detail, knowing me, probably like a year or two later, when it finally drops on PC. Because guaranteed I'll end up buying it, playing it through, and then turning around and going, what the fuck have I just played? At least GTA 5 had some interesting characters for the campaign, but...
Didn't you know about GTA 6, mate? It's just a love story. It's a matchmaker game.
Oh yeah, it's just Romeo and Juliet, but
Yep.
Gangsters. Wait, that's already been done as a film.
Oh dear. Oh, what does it all come to?
Yeah, this is the industry in 2025. Thank fuck we only have a few more weeks of this dreadful, dreadful year, and then we can move on and see, hopefully, things improve. Hopefully being the magical fucking word.
Not much hopeful about anything right now when it comes to games, mate.
No, there isn't. But you know
Everything's been letting me down.
At least Valve came through for us.
True.
That's like the one positive side I've got for you. Valve came through.
The only.
Yeah.
Not the one, the only.
It's the one thing I can say, though. Like, Valve came through out of fucking nowhere, dropped a console effectively.
They like doing that, though.
Yeah, I mean, look at Half-Life Alyx.
They don't do this crap where they sit fucking teasing you, you know? They don't dangle it in front of you and have you try and jump up and grab it. They're just like, here you go, have that.
Yeah, they drop a bloody trailer, go, yeah, this will be released in this time frame, and then that time frame comes closer, and all of a sudden they're like, right, we've got a price, this is the exact release date we've got for you as well, so order it now, it'll be with you that day, bye. And then you'll never hear another thing from them until they come out about 5-6 years later with a brand new thing. So yeah, they take their fucking time.
This is like a piece of kit we're talking about, not a game that gets delayed 700 times, which is just, you know, functioning on this piece of kit. No, this is the full baseline product that is required for anything to actually work, and they just throw it at you. They don't go, yeah, we're making this. Oh, this is delayed. Oh, it's delayed again. Oh, it's delayed again. No, they're just like, here, it works. Go nuts. While you're at it, discombobulated.
There's the thing I've got to like pull up here, because I'm just mentioning this as we're talking on this topic. The last game they announced was Half-Life Alyx. We all know this. So
a fantastic VR game too.
Oh, one of the best. Honestly, phenomenal with what it managed. And honestly, if I do get that headset, that VR, I'm gonna go back through and play it, because I think having full finger control for grabbing and stuff would be pretty interesting. So we're excited to unveil Half-Life Alyx flagship game Thursday, 10 AM. And this was November 18th, 2019. So, let's see how long after that did Half-Life Alyx come out. Half-Life Alyx released 23rd of March, 2020.
So, 5 months?
Something like that. They have a habit of announcing things this time of year and releasing them around March time. The year after.
You're reckoning we can expect this hardware to drop sometime around March?
Yeah. From that is my genuine belief.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, but same. I mean, at the end of the day, that's typically when you'd expect shit. So I'm more than happy with that. I really am, and I think Valve could do what they usually do and just knock this out the park. They've made
I
mistakes
look
over
forward
the
to
years,
it.
sure, but they haven't made
No,
one in a
they
while.
can't. None of them. No one's perfect, especially the fucking massive companies. But my god, the mistakes they make are genuine. They don't go around and slam 5 billion microtransactions and fill the Steam page with ads and all that shit, because that would be a damn mistake.
The only ads we ever get are when we first load up Steam in the morning.
Or yeah, that's not the kind of ads I'm talking about.
Oh no,
that's the kind of advertisements you want.
Yeah,
because it's letting you know. Oh, here's like it's not even like it's just randomly
XYZ
like
game.
here. It's not even that. It's not even like they just randomly posted on it. Yeah, these games have offered us a little extra and put their thing on discount. No, this is discounted. This is new. This is currently popping off. There you go.
Well, I mean, have you seen
and it's also not this massive window. It's a tiny little box. You don't have to pay any attention to it. You can immediately close it, and off you go. It doesn't pop up every half an hour. It doesn't cover your entire screen. It's not an issue.
No, exactly. Do you know though? Even though I know I can close it straight away, I always go through the full thing.
No, absolutely. You gotta see just in case.
Yeah. Have you checked out the calendar function, by the way, on Steam?
I have not. No.
One of my favourite features they've added recently. I can't believe I've actually not mentioned it on the podcast before. I'll actually just pull back recording very briefly for this. We'll cover it very quickly. So in Steam now, you go to recommendations and you've got a personal calendar. Based on what games you've played and what's on your wish list, you have a calendar of what games release when. And it will show you games that may be up your street.
I'll be honest, the games like this, or games like what you've played before, does not work for me, because I am like very weird in particular.
You are very odd when it comes to that shit.
Yeah. So while there may be 100 games that are similar to what I've played, I could look through those 100 games and be like, these all look like piss.
Oh, dude. December 31st. Beyond Sandbox.
We may be waiting a little bit, though. I mean, we might not be playing anything VR until this fucking Steam VR drops.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
But, which I'm all for, by the way.
Oh, same. But to be honest, that could actually be just saying, oh no. I guess that just means that it's coming next year. I've got no idea. What? Oh.
What on earth?
Team Fortress 2 Classic Classified?
I'm very confused.
Same, it's a community mod. I've not played TF2 in years. I really should try it.
I've not even heard anything about TF2 in years.
Oh, I loved it. Oh, great. I actually have many hours in the game.
I love the memes that you see. And not like made-up memes. I'm on about literal shit that happens when people are playing.
Oh, yeah. There's some amazing stuff.
I don't like this light.
Yeah.
Then the entire switches to the entire server beating the light.
Yeah. Well, that's just TF2 for you. I used to play
You know what it is about TF2, Roy? It reminds you of what
days?
Gamers used to be like. Not games, gamers.
Yeah.
Because the way people play things these days is no longer for fun. And it's just awful and depressing. But then you look at TF2 and you see these fucking clips come up from it. And you get this guy rounds a corner and sees someone doing something stupid like beating a light. And instead of immediately killing him because he wants that extra kill on his stats to be shown, no. What does he do? He goes and joins him and starts beating the light with him.
Yeah. TF2 used to be such a great time. Genuinely. I used to love playing it. Even now,
nearly
there's
every
52,000 players.
Nearly every game was, mate.
Yeah, 52,000 players right now. Tarkov have 47,000. Sorry.
It's dropped, Roy. It's at 31%. It was at 43 when we looked at it.
Oh, really? What?
I'm almost certain. I don't know if it's maybe showing like maybe the page doesn't update as fast as SteamDB or vice versa.
Oh yeah, still 43 on there, but 31%, yeah.
I had 15k reviews, whereas on Steam it only said like 2k or something.
Yeah. Oh Jesus.
Wow. So those red thumbs downs are gonna get even worse.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, that's what we have for the week. But there's nothing else I can really say on this one.
It's going to be interesting to see what we get shown on TikTok.
Oh, definitely. To be honest, this has been one of the more interesting weeks we've had for a little while. It's been good to get some good information regarding...
You could scrap everything other than the Steam hardware. That's all that needed to be the most interesting week.
It did, yeah. And honestly, I'm so fucking happy. The Steam hardware is going to make such a difference for so many
You know
people.
yourself, mate. Anything from Valve is massive news.
Oh, yeah. 100% it is. It's never been a time where something that Valve has released hasn't just blown up the industry massively. You know, one thing that I didn't do, that I'm kind of disappointed in myself for, when I went onto YouTube, I should have seen some of like the comments on Valve's video and just seen how people reacted. I know there's one thing, which is we need to... I need to correct this actually now. It is not called the Steam Machine. The community has renamed it. It is called the Gabe Cube.
I love it.
That is what the
Absolutely
community
love it.
has taken to calling it.
Hell yes, I'm all for it.
An announcement by a tech company without mentioning AI is a blessing at this point.
Oh, who cares about that comment, dude?
Finally, the Gabe
That's
Cube.
what we...
Yeah. 3 days ago, 150k likes. People are still at it. Run whatever you want. Heroes still exist. Came out of nowhere and put the whole gaming hardware specs in its place with free consumer-friendly devices. Valve, mad lad of gaming since 1998.
Oh yes, dude.
The console is a PC. The frame is a PC. You are a PC. Everything is a PC.
That's the future we're heading towards, mate.
Yeah. Announcing a VR headset, console, and controller on a random Wednesday is such a Valve thing to do. Gabe, don't die. We need you for another 80 years.
Facts.
Valve not being on the stock market is the best thing that happened to gaming. It's a private company, so they choose what they want to do, and they've got no people that are doing it. Did you ever see, by the way, when the first SteamDecks were delivered? Gabe himself delivered some.
What would you even do?
Yeah. Genuinely, I think I would just I'd just stutter the fuck out of the situation. Just be like, no. No. Not allowed. Shoo, I've got too many questions that I'd end up having to ask you. Go away.
I don't think I'd be able to ask questions, mate. I'd go blank.
Yeah. Nobody but Steam can make me watch an advertisement voluntarily. I just spent 6 minutes watching an ad and kind of enjoyed it. Exactly.
Well, that's the thing, though, mate. They do advertisements right. They're not just shoving bull crap in your face that you couldn't care less about. It's something you're actually might find something that you want.
Yeah. And they give you all the information. They don't treat you like a kid. They don't use buzzwords or anything like that. They just go,
but at the same time, if you're not interested in it, you can just immediately click off of it.
Yeah. But they've always been the same. They're always there. This is what it does. This is how it runs. This is our plan for it. This is how we want it to be used. That's the information you need as a consumer. Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's fine for me.
They do it right, mate. That's all. That should be their fucking slogan. We do it right.
Yeah. Valve's advertisements feel like a friend saying, check this out, this cool thing I made.
Actually.
Yeah. 3 new members of the Steam hardware lineup. They're not afraid of the number anymore. It's going to happen. It's not, mate. I'm sorry. Died 2017. Born 2025. Welcome back, Steam Machine. No way we went that entire presentation without a single powered by AI.
You know what actually the issue is, Roy? Why am I mistaken in saying no? What's the Freeman character in Half-Life?
Gordon Freeman.
Yeah, that's nothing to do with Morgan Freeman, is it?
No.
That's a shame. Could you imagine having his voice in a game?
That would just be bliss. Yeah, Gordon Freeman doesn't speak.
I see plenty of memes to deal with it,
though. Just on the bottom right here.
Yeah.
That's what I meant by the core component. That's how big it is.
Right then.
Yeah, mental, isn't it? The only hardware.
That's weird. So can I theoretically just get like an elastic band and strap it to my face like that, and then it'll work?
Theoretically, but the battery pack's in the back of it.
I suppose that might be important.
Yeah, but also what's kind of
I can't just like put a what do you call when you're hooking to a battery? What do you call them again? The clips.
Jumper cables.
Jumper cables. What?
Oh, crocodile clips.
He's not wrong.
Get the fuck out of here.
So I'm gonna actually just pull this up
Wrong.
because this guy should have. Here it is. So this is the actual headset. He's got fingerprints all over the lenses.
Dear
Dave
God.
2D, I hate you. Never met
That
you.
is disgraceful.
Yeah, these
Did
are
I
Valve
see that
technicians.
thing like rotating up and down? By the way, or is it just? Like, do you see what I'm on about? It looks like it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know if that's just me or what.
It might be.
But that would kind of help if you think about it, like sitting on your face, because you're gonna tighten
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that's the battery.
So if this decides to blow up, that's it. You're fucking gone.
Oh, that's
You get
fine.
attacked from both sides.
Hey, mate, going out in VR, that sounds like a pretty nice time.
You die in game, you die in real life. Battery go boom.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't even realise. That's the little dongle, by the way, for the dedicated Wi-Fi. So...
No, I don't like that blurring.
No.
I do not like that at all.
I'd very much need to see how that works for me. I'd very much need to see how that works for me. Because otherwise...
all of what I just saw looked awful. I hope there's an option to disable it.
There's got to be. Especially considering, thinking about it, well, it's Valve. If there's not a way, someone will make a way and Valve will completely endorse it.
Yeah.
It's how they are as a company. And I have nothing but respect for that. Ooh, they finally fixed Steam VR and changed it. This looks nicer. That's running on a little laptop. Interesting. Wait, what was that?
You can control the OS, you can control the driver, you can control the instruction set. A single person can attack all three things to fix something in a day, versus Microsoft where they have to have like 4 or 5 different teams to coordinate, which is a lot harder. And it's similar to how SteamDeck performance got so good so fast. And it made me think, like, if...
So they basically have like a couple people working on it so they can fix things quickly because they've got none of the company bureaucracy to deal with. Where, oh no, you've got to go talk to this team, and they've got to talk to this team, and then they've got to talk to the managers to get approval to do all this. No wonder it gets sorted so quick. So yeah, overall, I'm very excited. I'm very intrigued, and fucking amazing job, Steam. That's all I can say.
You can't say anything bad about it, mate.
No, I'm telling you, as long as the price is like reasonable, I've got no complaints whatsoever. I really don't. Who knows? It might even be a the most consumer-friendly way to enter VR gaming. Wouldn't that be interesting? Can't see it, but it'd be funny. But anyways, all that said and done, I think we have finally covered everything that we wanted to. Unless you've got anything else.
There's only really one thing that we wanted to cover.
Well, true. That is very true. You got anything else?
No. Can we fast forward 5 months?
It'd be amazing, wouldn't it? It'd be amazing.
Yeah,
but to be honest, with how fast this year's gone, I think we'll be there sooner than we can imagine.
I hope so.
It'd be nice. But anyways, with all said and done, thank you all very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, feel free to like, follow, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and join the Discord in the description. On top of that, please feel free to leave a comment about what your actual favourite part of this episode was, what you're most intrigued by, and even what part about Steam's new releases, Valve's new releases, are most interesting to you. It'd be interesting to see what people's opinions are and what people believe. But, yeah, with all said and done, thank you all very much, and we'll see you all next time.
For now, guys, thanks for watching. See you next week.